Hello. Sorry about the delay. Computer froze and had to restart it. So that was always fun. And then I had to do my test because the audio wasn't in sync. But we're here now. And we're back with Vera Blanc. Full Moon, which is the first in the game series. There is another one out, which I also have ready to stream at some point, which I'm excited about, hence why we're doing this one. This one is about werewolves. The next one seems to be about ghosts, but I thought we can't do one without the other, otherwise we won't know who anyone is. And that would be terrible. So just to, get the housekeeping out the way, as it says on the tin, I got a copy of this game for streaming purposes. Thank you very much to, I believe this was on, thank you for all the hosts, everyone. This came out on the 11th of November last year, so it's not been out too long. Thank you, Michael, Alka, Schleeky, SK, Jess, Dopey, Ima, and Paul for the hosts. Very much appreciated. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna switch over to the right screen, and I have a lot of hair today apparently. So we're going to load up. We finally finished the prologue, and we're on day 2. Okay, it only took us, what was it, like 3-4 hours? 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours. Because we were talking lots to get through the prologue. I mean, we died once as well. No worries. No worries, Scruff. It wasn't selected. Ooh, thank you for the bits. Where are these bits from? Thank you very much for the cheering. I will try not to put you to sleep, Paul, but also hi. So hi, Paul, and hi, Scruff. Yes, so we got through the prologue. We are in Wolfung, or wherever it is, the name of the place. We got attacked by a werewolf. We didn't die the second time. This is why we make save games. And I thought, because Tuesdays are usually a little quieter chat-wise, that I would switch over and do story time today, and then on Thursdays, when everyone seems to be a bit more lively, don't know why, I would do a different game. We'll see how that goes. It may be that I want to do this on Thursday, and we will just do extra story time. I was slightly concerned because I had a bit of a tickly throat earlier and couldn't stop coughing, and I was like, God, if I lose my voice when I was going to do story time, I'm going to be very upset. But it seems to be okay. Location-wise. So yeah, okay, so Vera Blanc is a teenager who had brain cancer and then got some weird surgery, and now she's telepathic and like super clever, but she was super clever before, now she's even more clever. And then there's some dude who's a private detective, who used to be FBI, who I'm doing a Scottish accent because, I have to have a Scottish accent. And then there's police chief person. There was a femme fatale type person, and there was a bald person that may or may not have been a bomber. And that's about it. So we've got our house, we have the police station. Lucas is the police chief person. We have a cathedral, the public gardens, we've got a mysterious path into the woods, the town hall, the hôpital, and I'm speaking in French when it's set in Germany, and the big wooden bridge. So I'm going to start at the house. So far, general notes, the werewolf tried to kill us. Eva is the name of the femme fatale lady who seemed to be very much, she's trying to get information of us, and the bald man was the guy that could have, maybe was the bomber. There's a broken window, which had some traces of things, and then, okay, the nav is a bit weird. There was a bomb on the train, which I managed to disarm, so I'm not quite sure how it managed to go off. So I'm a little confused about that. But, you know, we did it. Yeah. So what do we do now? So Brandon McKay is the private detective. I really wish there was a radiator under my window. I really think that's where radiators should be, under windows. Mine is between two windows, which meant it was really annoying because I couldn't put a bookcase there. Big fan of putting bookcases up. Good for storage. I could have always put some shelves up, I guess. I'm getting distracted because it's a little cold and I put the heating on. I'm waiting for it to warm up. Also, I redid some of my buttons, so now my shout out button has honk from the goose. Oh, which reminds me, I should shout out Scruff. And I put my back button in a different place. Well, no, I didn't put the back button in a different place. I didn't even try to see if I could move the back button. But what I did was I moved the record button, the stream button, so that it is not in the same place as the back button. Nah, not necessarily DVD box sets. I mean, I have DVD box sets on my bookshelves in here. I like books. I have lots of... I managed to find space for another bookshelf in my bedroom. So now I have more books. But just more like bookshelves or like those like callow things from IKEA you can just use for storage. And I have a lot of stuff or random stuff that I feel like it would be good if I had better storage solutions. I don't know. I just, feel like I would be slightly more organized if I had more spaces to store stuff. The flat didn't really come with much storage, and they put radiators on all of the flat walls, pretty much. So, yeah. It's fine. I just need to rethink things. And also, get some energy to maybe do a reorg. I don't know. Either which way. We need to keep looking for clues. Let's get some intel and look out for suspicious activity. So, we're looking for clues. So I think Mysterious Path in the Woods is probably the most terrible place we should go. But also, why not? There may be clues. There's a path leading into the woods from this side of town. Ooh, it's a spot the difference! Oh! Spot the difference! This game has mini games, and I was like, oh, they're going to be like, annoying mini games that I'm bad at, like jumping and stuff. But no, we have like basically Hangman. We had a matching pairs, and now we've got Spot the Difference. I can love this game. Also, thank you for the host, Jessie. I hope you're feeling okay. I caught most of your stream. I was just eating at the time, so I couldn't type. Don't randomly push or you'll be penalized. 3 errors and you will fail. It's like basic Artifacts Mundi game. Okay, so it's D-pad or L-stick, but it's quite slow. Okay, differences. So there is... Oh god, it's quite slow. Right, so there is this little weird thing here. That is a difference. If anyone sees anything, please do sing out. This is not a hold your tongue, no spoilers type thing. This is a collaborative type game. Like, everyone likes guessing on the words. So, yes, if you see something, sing out. Obviously, if you want to lurk away. There's no obligations. No obligations whatsoever, and hopefully everyone's having an okay Tuesday. Hi Dan, I'm sorry your internet is bad. But you know, it is 8 o'clock on Tuesday, and usually your internet sorts itself out for then. So we can hope that it will continue this trend. We are playing Spot the Difference. We found 2. The text at the top. Sadly, the yellow bar is not part of the puzzle. Nor is this red circle, because that's my cursor. So far, we had 2 little squiggly things. So we're not looking for massive differences. They will be probably quite subtle. And this cursor is very slow. So I'm going to keep it somewhat in the middle. Oh, I found another difference. There is a random dot there. So far I found 2 squiggles and a random dot. But yes, sadly the text is not an answer. It's something that can be enclosed in this little circle area that we're looking for. And it'll be very small by the looks of it. And I wish there was music on this bit. There's not. This is the game not providing any music. I finally get to redeem my medal for extra life. I shall do that later. Ow, upstairs is being noisy, so I kind of hoped this would have a little bit more music. They are slowly going to drive me mad. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any intention of moving out like the previous tenants have. I think I'm probably just jealous because it sounds like they're having fun. And they're not alone, because there's 3 of them in that flat. So there's possibly a little bit of, I don't get to be locked down with anybody. Not that I would be able to cope with that for very long, because I very much like my own space, but Oh, I saw it! This rock down here has a little thing on it. Oh. Yes, that worked. Perfect. Ah! Well, I mean, yeah, I know fun is overrated, but you know. This looks familiar. What do you mean? Look there in the distance, it's... Oh, it's our hotel. I mean, you know, I've had fun. It's just, you know, each day is very much the same. It gets a little boring. I mean, work's been great. We're recruiting right now, so I'm kind of exhausted from all the talking. But, yeah. And I've got lots of books. And I never thought I'd say this, I miss actual people. I'm fairly certain that when I can go out again and see actual people, it'll be like, oh my god, I can't deal with all the people. But at the moment, I miss people. I miss being able to go to the cinema, or, you know, like, go and buy some random crap from the corner shop because I really crave chocolate and I've run out. I mean, technically I could do that part, but, you know, it comes with a health risk. I'm just hoping that restrictions have somewhat eased by May, so I can see my niece. Not missing another birthday. Come hell or high water, I'm getting up there. But yes, it is, yeah. Okay, yeah, but my imagination land resulted in me trying to escape a weird-ass hotel because someone, like, exploded a bomb, but then everyone was suddenly fine, except someone was, like, enclosed in broken glass. And then my grandma was there. My grandma's been dead since, like, 2012. And then I couldn't find my suitcase. And then I found my suitcase, but it was in the toilet cubicle with someone that was hiding. And then it wasn't my suitcase, but I took it because it was my suitcase. And I vividly remember, like, peeling a sticker off the door to put the key card in a hotel thing. Except that it was, like, a really weird large hotel with, like, it was, like, a shopping centre crossed with a hotel. And this is why I don't live in Imagination Land, because it was quite scary. You know what? That actually sounds really nice, Dan. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of broad beans, but mushroom tortellini with a mascarpone sauce sounds really nice. Like, really nice. So, yeah, congratulations for once having some food that doesn't make me go, ew. But yes, no, people really don't get to have fun in my imagination land. They generally, like, die gruesome and horrible deaths. So yeah, we don't go there. I'm not quite sure what happened to my sleep last night. I mean, I just woke up feeling tired, and it's not been great, particularly today for, health wise, because I had the whole tickle cough thing. Yes, it did have to happen one day, I suppose. I suppose, Dan. Yeah, had to happen one day. But yeah, no, sleep was. I woke up exhausted, so yeah. Scrapey cake. I have to do a shopping order tomorrow for my Thursday delivery. If I remember, I'm totally getting stripy cake. I'm going to put it on my shopping list. I'm going to put stripy cake on my shopping list and see if I can get stripy cake. Does it have a particular name that I can look? Because I think if I search stripy cake, which my autocorrect just made striped cake, then it might not necessarily find it. I think you told me before, but I've forgotten. And then, on Thursday, during my stream, we can both have stripy cake! In fact, everyone should get stripy cake for Thursday. There's also something else I was supposed to put on my list, which I have completely forgotten. This is why I started the list, because I kept on forgetting things. Oh well. I hopefully will remember it later. Oh, is it Cadbury Swiss Gâteau? Okay, cool. Let me put that down. Cadbury Swiss Gâteau. Oops, what is a hatto? Autocorrect. There we go. Done. Perfect. Thank you, Dan. Hopefully I can get that from Tesco. I should be upset if I can't. So yes, anyway, let's try and get actually on with the story, because otherwise this game is going to take like 3 years to finish. But yes, I hope everyone's doing okay, or at least as well as can be expected on a Tuesday in February. It is February already. This is just not right. No, it's just not right. Yeah. But anyway, so, it's our hotel. Yeah, this trail probably connects the hotel to the town. I will never forget chocolate, and I've already got Mars ice creams. Oh, though I need to get some more, so I will put that on my list. It just corrected Mars to a Mars, which is my upstairs neighbour on the other side. I'm getting him chocolate. Connects the hotel to the town. So in theory, someone could have used it to get to the hotel undetected. Undetected? Convenient, isn't it? There's no need to use man-made modes of transportation. All you have to rely on are your feet. That's true. Good catch. Whee! New clue added. Wolfpack Town! Left France to investigate a series of murders occurred in the German town of Wolfpack. To get there, we ventured through the Black Forest. Werewolves don't exist, so I'm betting it's a serial killer in a Halloween costume. There's a dirt trail that connects the town to the town square to the hotel. It could be used to get inside undetected. Sorry. Right, okay. I wonder if we can get a blood test done at the hospital. You enter the hospital. Or see if someone's been injured. There we go. No, we're in Germany. Germany. I think we came from France, so there we go. You know, with a surname Blanc, what do you expect? So what do you want to do here? Ask if an injured werewolf was hospitalized? Don't be ridiculous. We can ask if they saw anything suspicious. You sure that's a good idea? I doubt the cops missed something as basic as asking the hotel staff. Despite your best efforts, no one with a leg injury or big cuts was checked into the hotel. It's the hotel? It's the hospital recently. Okay. All right. Police, cathedral, gardens, town hall, bridge. There'll be some information for town hall. Oh, it's closed on Sundays. Oh, well, that's not much good then. I want to check out the bridge. The wooden bridge on the outskirts of town is old and rickety. With every creak, you worry about the possibility of being blown over by a gust of wind. As you cross the bridge, you chance a glance at the watery chasm below. It really does look just like a river. I mean, come on. What's up? Oh, it's nothing important. Silly even. I was thinking it would be scary to fall into the river. Yeah, even the strongest one would struggle with a current this strong. Okay, right, well, gardens? For a town this size, the public gardens are quite spacious and filled with various flora. You peer into the sky above you, mesmerized by the endless expanse of blue. Beside you, Brandon ticks off the number of visitors on his hand. There aren't many people around. Guess the werewolf story spooked him. It's ironic how peaceful this place is. Someone was killed, yet this garden is so full of life. The birds are singing, the skies are clear. That's bizarre, all right. The gardens are divided by a stream and connected by various wooden paths. Not too far away is a playground. Okie dokes. Look around, playground, or follow the wooden path. Oh, well. You follow the wooden path. Within several minutes, you happen upon a young man with a broken leg. Look, Brandon. Now that's a sight for sore eyes. I think we need to ask him a few questions. Hey, you. I'm Special Detective Brandon McKee. What's your name? What are you doing here? Me? I was just walking home. Where were you last night? I was playing video games at home. How did you get injured? While playing soccer about 3 months ago. Ask around, everyone knows me. I was a promising youth player in the soccer team. Before I broke my leg, that is. Brandon, he seems to be telling the truth, claiming that everyone in town can vouch for him. A single instance of disagreement will render his comment null. It's a pretty small town too. I wouldn't take too long to corroborate his story. I go? Uh-huh. See you, kiddo. Okay, and then... Ooh, cathedral, maybe? Cathedral is very big and cold. As you enter, you're struck by its majestic beauty. Really? Really? Something only stained glass? Can't see that. No one's here. No point in staying here any longer than we need to. Let's go somewhere else. Well, I guess we need to go to the police station then, seeing as that's, there we go. You enter the police station. There aren't many policemen around. Eventually, a police officer attends to you. You need something? I'm Detective McKee. We're looking for Lucas Werner. He's not here. Anyhow, we're starting our investigation. Do you have any pertinent information? Forensics is still analysing the clues they found in the hotel last night. What can you tell us about the werewolf's first victim? He was a well-known politician, a member of the Green Party. Did he have any enemies? Was there anything suspicious about his death? As far as we know, he was never the target of malicious threats. Furthermore, there have been no reports of people wishing ill on him. The only strange thing about his death were those bite marks. Rumour had it that they were inflicted by a werewolf. Yes, we know that part. It was all over the news. Then there's nothing else to add. Leo! Suspected local politician. That's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Okay. Ask when the results. How long does it usually take for the scientists to examine the clues, I mean? Oh, woo! Yeah, exactly. Where was Germany? As much time as needed. An illuminating reply. Listen, we don't like strangers putting their noses in our business. If it were up to me. We're sorry, we understand that you need time to do your job. We'll be going now. Oh, but I wanted to read his mind, and I'm just skipping back because I wanted to read his mind. There we go. We got to do a word puzzle. So I'm going to go with T. Yeah. Because, you know, apostrophe, it's usually apostrophe T or apostrophe S. A? No. Ooh, then I. Ah, okay. O. N. I don't know why they. That one was fairly easy. I don't know why they asked those two to come. They look like newbie detectives. Come on, Brandon, we'll solve this case without their help. What? Don't mind her, officer. Have a good day. As you leave the police station, Brandon lectures you on the importance of cooperation. We need all the allies we can get. We won't get very far without the police backing us. If you could hear what I heard, I'm sure he would be offended too. Now we can ask him the results. How long does it usually take for the scientists to examine the clues, I mean? As much time as needed. An illuminating reply. Listen, we don't like strangers putting their noses in our business. If it were up to me. We're sorry, we understand that you need the time to do your job. We'll be going now. Brandon gives you a warning look, mouthing at you to play along. You exit the police station. Thank you. We'll be going along now. Oh, I probably could have done the read mind thing after, but you know. Okay, so that seems to be slightly greyed out. We've got the town hall that says come back tomorrow. No one's there. So let's go back to our house. We haven't found much so far. Well, at least we're getting used to the town. Let's take a break. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. Yeah, me too. Let's take a break for a few hours. What hour is it? Damn, it's almost dinner time. I overslept. Why didn't he wake me up? Oh, he's probably still sleeping. Brandon, are you alright? What? Hoodie? Ah, look at the time. My bad, I was pretty beat. Don't worry, I just woke up a minute ago myself. Any news? I was about to call Lucas. The results should be ready by now. I'm going to change into something more appropriate. You should do the same. It's almost dinner time. I'll see you in half an hour then. Okay, so I'm just going to drop a quick save. You know, just in case. Brandon's cell phone rings. Yes, Lucas? Ah, yes, I see. Thanks for keeping us informed. So, what did he say? That the blood belongs to a human being and the fur is fake? Aww. I can't say I'm surprised. We don't need scientific evidence to prove that, but it's nice to have my suspicions confirmed. Fur was fake. Hang on. Do we have preferences? It's just we don't seem to have sound that apparently, you know. Alright. Oh, okay. Another day officially passes by. Woohoo! Day 3. Trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. Okay, so we should probably... town hall. Sorry. You enter the town hall. The employees are rushing about, busy with their daily tasks. Thankfully, one worker is free. She acknowledges your presence with a nod. Yes, how may I help you? Let's go out places. Pardon us, we're helping the police with the investigation. Yes, and? Are there any interesting places around? Anything that might help us? Well, let me show you on this map. Here's a library, and here an old souvenir shop. On this side, there's the cathedral. Yes, the library, the best place in the world. Thank you, you're very kind. Goodbye. Okay, can we go back and talk to the mayor? Alright, asked to meet the mayor. Sorry, Mr. Tom Hertz is currently occupied. We're patient folk, we can wait. If that's what you want, but I warn you, it might take hours. Brandon, let's come back some other time. Forget our patience, we don't have time. Nothing's going our way, is there? We'll be back later then. Okay, so library. You enter the library. Its size is unimpressive, but its age exudes an eminence not unlike that of the larger libraries you've visited in the past. The books on display hint at an interesting collection that one would not expect from a library this size. What are you looking for? Local history. You skim through several books. They talk about the origin of the town, the First and Second World War, and so on. What a snooze fest. Nothing worth perusing in this section of the library. I look at old newspapers. The library is a collection of old newspapers that cover the most important events. You start reading, nothing of interest. Science? Science! There's a shelf full of scientific texts. These mostly deal with the local flora and fauna. Oh, okay. Well, apparently there's nothing useful in the library. Boo hiss. Alright. Souvenir shop? Full of items. Not the right time to go shopping. Okay. The cathedral. It's still empty. Wonderful. I will hydrate in a second. I'm just going to nip police station. Oof. Here we go. As you enter the station, your attention is drawn by a very excited woman. Please, let's find my husband. Calm down, Mrs. Unger. Oh my God, Thaddeus, I told him it was a crazy idea. Excuse me, are you in trouble? Can we help? Who are you? Name's Brandon McKay, PI. This is my assistant, Vera. What? Brandon, let me talk to her, huh? She doesn't speak English well. My husband Matthias is a hunter. He insisted on going to the forest yesterday, and he hasn't come back yet. I see. We'll try and look for him. He is well known in town. Everyone knows him. I've asked everywhere, but... Oh my God, I hope nothing has happened. Nothing bad has happened, even. I think I saw a hunting clubhouse on the map. Ah, its members might know about him. We should look there. Or Sam? Oh, I didn't want to go home. You just clicked too fast. Okay. Local hunting thing. The clubhouse is full of trophies. A group of hunters is chatting in a corner. One of the hunters comes to greet you. Hello? What you need? Sorry, pro streamer here. Falling asleep. We're looking for Matthias Unger. Have you seen him? I have. Why are you looking for him? We are helping the police. Oh, in that case, he went to his usual place in the forest yesterday. We told him he was crazy, but he didn't listen to us, as usual. His usual place? He has a wooden hut he built himself several years ago. He goes there when he wants to relax or prepare himself for hunting. Thank you for the information. You've been very helpful. Can you tell us where this hut is? Middle of the forest. Impossible to explain. Can you take us there? What? I'm not going in the forest. Forget it. Thanks for your help. We appreciate you taking the time to answer our questions. Brethren shakes his head. Everyone is scared of the werewolf. Yet I went into the forest alone and is staying in a hut of all places. Either this guy has balls of steel or something funny is going on. What's going on in this town? This defies common sense. Can we read someone's mind yet? Okay, so I guess we're going in the woods. Okay, Unger must have come here through here. Yes, but what do we do? Should we just walk around the forest hoping to find his hut? I don't know. You have any better ideas? Could be dangerous. Okay. What about the library? Old newspapers. Local history. Yeah, well, that's not useful. Ah! Oh, go back. It clicked on the thing. All right, okay. The souvenir shop is full of items. As you enter, you recognize the owner. It's Mrs. Unger. Hello? We're still investigating your husband's disappearance, Mrs. Unger. Oh, I hope you find him. We feel the same way. As you walk out of the store, Brandon points at an item on sale. Look there. Is that a werewolf head? I mean, a wooden statue that looks like a werewolf head. Don't be silly. Wait, it really looks like a werewolf head. Mrs. Unger, who made that item? Joseph Locke, the sculptor. Okie dokes. Can you tell us where his workshop is? Yeah, it's nearby. Okay. Suddenly, Brandon's cell phone rings. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you to sleep, Paul. Yes, Lucas. Oh, I see. We'll be right there. What's happening? Lucas was working on finding Unger and they found something else in his hut. What? I didn't want to discuss it over the phone. He asked that we meet him at the entrance of the forest just outside town. All right, let's go. You meet with Lucas as agreed. Using an off-road car, he drives the two of you to Unger's hut in the forest. 25 minutes pass. Good thing we didn't get lost in the forest then. Zmier asked me to look after Unger and, well, see for yourself. Please come in. Whoa! That's a werewolf costume. Correct. If seen at night, it's easy to get fooled. So that makes him an official suspect. Official suspect? What do you think, Gil? Gil? Brandon coughs. Vera might look very young, but her intelligence speaks for itself. I didn't mean to be disrespectful, but if this doesn't close the werewolf case, I don't know what will. Police agent calls for Lucas's attention. I'll be right there. What do you think, Vera? Read Lucas's mind. Read his mind! Okay. A. No! E. I. Right, okay. So we've got, is it... Where is, do we think? Yes. Oh, no. There. Right, we're going to be really careful. There is... something... Oh? Odd. There we go. Phew. Need to stop spamming vowels. We've only got, like, a few lives. There is something odd about this place. I don't know what, but something definitely isn't right. Something about this room strikes Lucas as odd. It could have been off. I'm glad I went with odd because I was nearly out of guesses. You should keep your eyes peeled. Examine hut. This hut is made from wood and straw. If we huff and we puff, we can blow it. Okay. This hut was built quickly. It took no more than a few days. Okay. Wasn't an original hut. Okay. What? Are you sure? If you look at the wood, it's much too clean. The techniques used to construct this are pretty advanced. Too advanced, if you ask me. Unger's wife said he built this hut years ago. Assuming she wasn't lying, this means... This isn't his hut. Someone else built this one somewhat recently. But why? I don't know. What's really strange is that no one else noticed it. You mentioned bite marks earlier, right? Yeah, what of it? Wolfpack isn't large, but its facilities are pretty impressive. Maybe it draws in the occasional tourist because of its urban legends? Yes, tourism could be responsible for its impressive size. I reached a completion percentage of 76%. Woohoo! With that last achievement that I got. Slowly working my way back up. 80, I think. No, 82 has been my highest. It's getting harder and harder to increase it because of the more games that I play, but you know, I'm trying. But what's strange is that forensics never identified what caused the indentations. If the police station were far away, a forensic dentist might prove useless in identifying the bodies. Obviously, this isn't the case. Yeah, decaying bodies aren't the best at preserving bite marks. Plus, there's a police station in proximity to the victims. It should be relatively easy to identify the species. How could scientific experts miss such a vital detail? Looks like we've got some corrupt officers on our hands. Ooh, corruption. And what about Lucas? Haven't got a clue. In the meantime, we need to be careful. Okay. Please move aside. We request that you vacate the area and let us do our job. Let's move further. I didn't get to examine the werewolf costume. The three of you, I'm assuming Lucas, return to the car. So I suppose you're heading back home now? Well, it would be a waste to leave so soon. Wolfhack is such a lovely town. We'll be staying for a few more days. I can hardly wait to get acquainted with the town and its people. Yeah, I know. I just like completing things, Paul. That's how I like that. You know, just I don't have enough time to play everything and complete everything. And I've started quite a few like large games that I'd love to have the time to get into properly. But I always feel like I should be doing something else and then therefore have like massive indecision about things. But hey, it's fun. Ooh. I see. The recent incidents aside, I have to agree with your assessment. It certainly is a nice town. I take it you have planned to go sightseeing. I'll take you as far as the town square. I have to return to the station. We part ways with Lucas at the town square. Brandon and you take a stroll. Smart move. I don't know if a few days will be enough to get some pertinent information, but at least that bought us some time. Let's do what we can. The reason behind the police force's negligence and the identity of its mastermind are of particular interest to me. Looks like I'll have to rely on some outside help. I might do some good to make use of my connections. I'll call Anna. Who is Anna? Not to toot my own horn, but I was a popular guy back in my FBI days. Branson's attention wavers as he spots something in the distance. That's Eva? Right. Eva returns your surprised stare. Brandon cocks his gun. Stop where you are. How about we have a little chat to clear up this mess? I am afraid I must decline. I have more pressing matters to attend to. Eva rushes off with Brandon hot on her heels. Brandon, wait! You are suddenly made aware that Eva did not come to Wolfhack alone. A bald man with an imposing build looms over you from behind. He doesn't seem interested in exchanging pleasantries. Read his mind! Oh, it's void of thought. God damn it! Run away? Run away. You start fleeing from him as fast as you can. You're about to play a memory minigame. This involves memorizing and reproducing a sequence of numbers in the correct order, so we're going to make a save. Just in case. Push when ready to see the sequence. 8, 1, 9, 8, 5, 5, 4, 8, 1, 9, 8, 5, 5. Oh, fuck. There were way too many numbers down. I should have written them down. I'm totally reloading. Nope, not save. Load. Oh. Load again. There we go. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. Okay. I'm writing this down. I know that's not how you're supposed to do it, but yeah. 7, 6, 0, 1, 3. Oh, that was shorter. 7, 6, 0, 1, 3. Thanks, ethics. Yeah, that one was so much shorter, and I didn't have a problem remembering that one. It was the other one was slightly just too long. Anyway, it's fine. You weave your way through the crowd, but the man is relentless in his pursuit. Also, help! Please, help! Help! Push when ready to see the sequence. Oh no, there's more. Okay. I'm sorry. I am just a saving because memory sequences is not fun. 3, 8, 2, 5, 7, 7, 0. 3, 8, 2, 5, 7, 7, 0. Thank you. Help! Anyone! Can't you see he wants to hurt me? The town's residents take in the scene before them, some stiff and others grappling with their phones. You tense, anticipating some form of verification that you are safe. You spare a glance at the crowd behind you and spot him in the distance. This is no time to dawdle. Hey, Steve! 5, 1, 6, 6, 1, 0. 5, 1, 6, 6, 1, 0. I'm fine, I'm just trying to run away from a person. It's too fast, and this guy's gonna catch me. I must do something. Oh no! I'm also like the most terrible person in like doing this sequence. Yes, hence the music. 3, 7, 7, 1, 0, 3, 7, 7, 1, 0. Weird. It's like the first one was like 1 digit too long for me to remember, and then these have just been shorter. Exhaustion is starting to take its toll on you, and the distance between you and him doesn't seem to be widening one bit. It's fine, if I screw up, I've got a save. 3, 8, 1, 4, 0, 9, 3, 3, 8, 1, 4, 0, 9, 3. It's like the Simon Says game. I hate it when it's with the colour sequences. Oh, your legs and feet ache. It feels like you've been running forever. This man's strides seem to cover an infinite amount of distance. You need to find a place to hide. Limbs heavy with fatigue and breathing laboured. You race into a nearby coffee pub. Coffee pub! Hoping to find shelter. You barely stop yourself from tripping over a stool. The bartender's brows lift in surprise at the sudden intrusion. What's going on? Time to call the police. Quick, call the police! A man wants to kill me! The bald man enters the pub, his face devoid of exertion. Tim, please, stop him! Oh no. He pulls out a gun from behind his back. Are we going to die again? Luckily, I have a save. Yeah, it's memory games are fine. Because I try and say it aloud and remember it, but once it gets past a certain point, it's like it overwrites the beginning bit. So, yeah. Wait, we can talk. No. Jeez, you must listen. Oh, everything fades away as a bullet smashes your skull. Brandon chases Eva for a few minutes, but she eludes him by ducking into an alley. When he returns and finds Vera's lifeless body, he can hardly believe his eyes. Eva diverted his attention to separate them. They executed their plan flawlessly. Brandon pounds his fist against the ground. How could he leave Vera alone to fend for herself? She wasn't even a trained detective. Vera's assassin finishes the job by killing Brandon as he mourns. 2 bullets from behind. Nice and easy. The end. Don't worry, we made a save game. It's only the second time we've died anyway. Okay. 5, 4, 9, 4, 5, 4, 0. Jesus Christ, that's a pain. 5. Ah, no! Also, my autocorrect made it 5 PMs for 9 PMs. Well, this is why, you know, I like save games. This is why I consistently save all the time. Even when like playing RPGs, I just, you know, I don't like missing things. So if I miss something, I'll go back. But yeah, I'm not good with that saving. 3, 9, 7, 9, 7, 0, 2, 3, 9. It's like sometimes it leaves it at the end and then sometimes it takes it back to the beginning. 7, 9, 7, 2. Okay. Success. Alright, so we're going into a coffee pub. Okay. Runs the stalls. Seems to be the only option. You dart into the restroom, locking yourself inside the stall. Is he gone? Maybe he lost me. Examine the room. It looks like the only way out is through that small window. Wham. Oh no! He's pushing the door open! I had to escape! Luckily I stayed on my diet, but my outfit! Oh god! God damn it! 500 euros worth of clothes torn to shreds, but they definitely wasn't worth it if they're torn that easily. I mean, it's probably a translation error, Steve, but yeah. I don't know. They must have been made of tissue paper. I don't think it's that sort of game. You sigh, both mourning the loss of your outfit and grateful that you now have the peace of mind to consider less serious matters. All the same, you aren't freedom bound just yet. What should I do now? Meanwhile, Brandon is chasing Eva. Stop! Stop! Ah, shoot! Why don't you try it? Damn it! Fine, you asked for it! What? Where did she go? I thought I got her leg! This is insane. She completely vanished into thin air. How was this possible? It's like standing around won't make things any clearer. I better turn back and check on Vera. I have a bad feeling. Not far from there, Vera is reconsidering her options. Should I stay hidden here or go somewhere else? There's no way he can pass through that small window, but he could leave the pub and... Who's there? Are you alright, Miss Blanc? Oh, thank God, the police! We received several calls from concerned citizens. They mentioned a young woman being chased by a man. Is this the one? We found him outside of the pub, resisting arrest. Yes, that's him. Could you give us a moment? I wish to speak with him. Who are you? Why are you trying to kill me? Oh, this is Carl. This is the guy from the train. Aye. Karl Knopf. Karl, is that your name? Come to think of it, when I read Eva's mind, she mentioned a man named Karl. We're sorry, miss. We need to take him to the station. You can ask him questions there. Hi, Kai. Well, we found a werewolf costume, but we think it's a cover-up. We think the police are trying to say fake werewolf to cover up a real werewolf. Well, at least I think so, anyway. And yes, Dan, she does end up scantily clad way too often. But I think it's going for like PI, detective noir type thing, and you know, that sometimes happens in those, right? Vera, what happened? I saw the cops arresting some bald guy. Is he the same person we saw on the train? No, that definitely wasn't him. Their builds are different. The man on the train wasn't nearly as muscular or fast a runner. Okay. Yes, there was the guy called Karl who was on the train, but he wasn't the bald guy on the train. Ha! Yeah, it's a little bit Scooby-Doo as well. Okay. Here, take this to cover yourself. Thanks. Germany certainly isn't warm in autumn. I'm sorry that I left you alone. I should have kept my cool. Well, it isn't really your fault, Brandon. We couldn't have known that there would be two of them. For now, let's go back home. I want to change clothes. After you. Meanwhile, somewhere else. What's happened? Why have you returned alone? Things didn't go as expected, Master. Eva, you disappoint me. I neglected to account for Brandon's aim. Regrettably, I'm not completely impervious to bullets. I had to transform, fly away. See, told you there were vampires involved. And what of Vera? Karl went after her. And I hope at least one of my men was successful. I am uncertain. I feel the link is still active, but I have no idea as to his whereabouts. It's the Raven. Yeah. For your sake and his, I hope he will not reveal any precious information. Rest assured, Master, there is no need to question Karl's loyalty. He will not say a word. He doesn't have to say it. He can think it. Police interrogation. Alright, we're making a save. We're on day 3. We're like zooming through this now. It took us 3 hours to do the prologue, but we're already on day 3, and it's only an hour in. Boom. Ow. Itchy hand. Ow. Also, my burn hurts. I also whacked it against the cupboard today, which is not a good idea. It should be fine healing, but yeah. It's annoying. Oh, yeah, and Kai. Alright, let's get the right thing. Kai! Shout out for Kai. Who I'm hoping to catch streaming at some point. Just so many interviews right now. What are you doing, Brandon? That's just one cigarette. I need to relax. What did you promise me before we left? Alright, I won't smoke if that's what you want. Hi, Valbo! By the way, you forgot to mention an important detail about Eva to the police. Huh, like what? That she can turn invisible? I know we're under a lot of stress, but this isn't the time for bad jokes. That's true. I swear it. She was right in front of me and then poof, she disappeared. You and Brandon both watched the unfolding scene in the interrogation room behind the glass. Behind the glass, Lucas is trying to get Karl to talk. Lucas seems like a real tough guy, huh? Not tough enough if Karl's silence indicates anything. Lucas comes out of the interrogation room, his features twisted in fury. He won't talk. I tried every possible trick in the book. How long can you hold him here? Not very long. His lawyer is already on his way here. He will arrive tomorrow at midday. Not very long, but he tried to kill me and he can walk away like nothing happened. Listen, I believe you, but in practice he only ran after you and did not lay a hand on you. His record is impeccable. He is an exemplary employee at a gym nearby. What? Exemplary employee? Yes, I really don't understand why he was after you. There. What can we do then? His lawyer is coming here tomorrow. We don't have much time. Ooh, bunny parking. Sounds interesting. Are you trying to tell us it'll be at least once his lawyer arrives? Unfortunately, yes. We cannot keep him for longer than that. You wonder. Thank you very much, Paul, for gifting Valbo a sub. That is really sweet. It's really sweet. 13 gift subs in the channel. Blimey. Ah. I love it. You have a minted. You have a bun minted. I think that's right. Not really great pronunciation. Yeah, my Danish is to be fair, I know no Danish, but I'm guessing tak is thank you. So tak. Oh, stretch. Well, it means that I need to stretch. Oh, cruddy hell. Sorry. That just made a horrible click. Oh, I had a really satisfying stretch last night. I was like, a little wiggly stretch and everything went click, click, click. But that one was not a good click. But yes. It's because I sometimes forget to move. Yeah, I know. I'm just getting old and yeah, I need to remember to stretch things. And I got to do a cool little icon for it anyway. You've nearly got enough to pick a game. I get the feeling I'm going to need to get my wireless controller thing sorted out for my PC. Ah, the last bit's French. I do think abonnement, because that's subscription, or at least gift type thing, isn't it? Oh, well, yeah, I did that in December, so. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. It's just I've been sitting in a chair lots with work, and yeah. You're not sure what you want me to subject you to. Well, I mean, there are certain restrictions. You know, if it's really a game that no offensive games, obviously, not that you would pick anything like that, but it has to be one I can sort of get hold of legally, and obviously one that I would want to play but haven't perhaps gotten round to type thing. I will refund you your points if it's not appropriate, but I will try my best to fit in with what people are requesting. I think I finished. No, I haven't finished Fruit Ninja on the 1. Tried desperately hard to get the 4-player achievement on that one with everybody last time people were around, and it is nigh on impossible. So yeah. Oh, was it 4-player or was it lots of? I don't know. We tried to trick the Kinect and we managed to mostly get it, but all we ended up doing is flailing around a lot and trying not to hit each other in the face. But I did finish the Fruit Ninja Kinect on 360. I did like that game, but yeah, the one on the 1 is slightly harder. Slightly harder. But yeah. Danish language has less words than English. Ah, you have a lot. I mean, to be fair, we have borrowed words as well. And so, I mean, French has a lot of, I say a lot of, has many borrowed words from English. But yeah. Anyway, we're wondering if Lucas is telling the truth. What should we do? I'm totally reading his mind. So, we're going to go with a T, because there's an apostrophe. No! Oh, an S then. Right, okay, cool. Alright, so... Any suggestions? Please do throw them out. As in, tell me them, not put them in the bin. It's basically Hangman, and we've only got 3 things that we can get wrong. So... Well, thanks for the host, Mr. Coolness. Yeah, English is a massive polyglot. It's got borrowed words from so many. I'm going to try an E. There we go. There. Yes, there's. Ooh. Hi, Dave. Thanks for the raid. I will shout you out in a minute. shout out. Where's my Dave button? Dave button! And thank you for the hosts. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. Oh, there's something strange about. Thank you, sorry. Let me put that in. Thank you. And also, hi, Sammy. And let me shout out Sammy as well. Where's my Sammy button? There's my Sammy button. Sorry, I'm doing the shout outs and I can't see what people have said. My next one should be in there. Okay, cool. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Dave and Sammy raid! Thank you very much. Right. N. I-N-G. So, and then A. Something strange going on. Thank you, team. I have to say, visual novel with little mini puzzle games and a werewolf is really cool. There's something strange going on. Why would anyone want to kill Brandon and Vera? Are they hiding something from me? Funnily enough, Lucas thinks we're hiding something from him as well. The irony. May I give it a try? What? You want to have a conversation with that man? The one that tried to kill you, Vera? Sometimes I worry about your IQ. I am not scared of him. Yes. They've been Sammy with the red. Yay. Do you have any experience in interrogation? No, but I think I can be pretty persuasive. Okay, well, I mean, it's not necessarily the game making the game cooler, but yeah. Oh dear, yeah, my voice is a tip. I enjoy doing it, but they're not exactly the best accents. I have basically like 2 or 3 vaguely consistent ones, and everyone else just sort of gets random ones deciding. But yes. Lucas looks at Brandon expectantly, only to receive little more than a shrug in response. You heard her? She's a real tough girl. I would let her have a whirl. I would let her have a whirl at it if I were you. So, here we are again, Carl. Under the light, you see his skin glisten with sweat. Looks like you're on the opposite sides of the fence now. And now, you'll tell me what I need to know. No, I won't speak. The grin on your face causes your cheeks to ache slightly. Don't worry, I don't need you to say anything. What the hell? My power isn't working. I can't read his mind. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Leave the interrogation room unsettled by your power's ineffectiveness. Looks like your charm didn't work on him. Yes, it's exactly as you said. I need to find out why. Lucas's brow furrows in response, as if seeking clarification. You choose not to indulge him and exit the police station. It looks like you've been out for some time. It's already late. Yeah, so I wonder if it's like some kind of Renfield type situation where he's being controlled and that somehow protects his mind. So I'm fairly certain it's vampires to go with the werewolves. Renfields are basically bitten but not vampires, I believe. Yes, we are a psychic. We are a telepath. It was a weird brain cancer surgery operation that gave us a computer brain and psychic powers. Yeah. I'm hoping to get I've got a wireless dongle for my Xbox controller to talk to my PC because the connector thing that goes in the top keeps on breaking. or at least keeps on like being slightly dodgy. So once I've got that set up, I've got a whole bunch of games on my PC that I want to play. Oh, a thrall. Right. Yes. I wasn't sure which way it was. Whether it was bitten or not. I just remember they're called Renfields. I like the word thrall. It sort of explains what it is in the word. They are enthralled. I wonder if that's where that word comes from. Which came first, the thrall or enthrallment? Love words. But yeah, so I've got like Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls and stuff that Kai's already played, but I want to play. I've heard various opinions about Fight Club. It's either a commentary on toxic masculinity or a bro film. It came up at work today as well. I don't remember why. I honestly don't remember how it came up. We'll just remember talking about Fight Club at some point. But yeah. Oh, in the movies he was bitten, but in the book he was a madman. Right. I mean, I can't say that I've seen a few of the movies, but I think I read the book 30 years ago, so no, maybe not quite 30 years ago. That would have made me 9. Fairly certain I didn't read Dracula when I was 9. Maybe 25 years ago. Yeah, but is it a commentary on it, as in like it makes fun of toxic masculinity, or is it just pure toxic masculinity? Because one I might be interested in watching, the other I have no interest in watching. If it's a good film, it'll hold up to being, spoiled. I mean, the only thing I really know about Fight Club is you're not supposed to talk about Fight Club. But yeah. Oh, it's a satire and a commentary. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, if it's on one of my streaming services, maybe I will give it a watch. I am sure I have a lot other things to watch that people have requested. I've still got to watch Columbo. I just haven't had the brain energy. Vera, we better get some sleep. It's dark. I probably won't find anything now. Kai, yeah, that's exactly what I've heard. That most bros have sort of missed that. Oh, thank you for the resub with Prime, Dave. Much appreciated. 7 months. Blimey. Blimey, blimey, blimey. I'm assuming it's a Fight Club reference, so I don't get that reference, but it sounds interesting. I'm not sure inflamed is a nice adjective to describe my curiosity. Unabashed curiosity. I don't know. But we're going to get some sleep. Not in actual life, because then we'll never finish this game, but yeah. I agree. Let's get an early start tomorrow. We'll need to keep our minds fresh. Yay, subscriber time. Woo! 7 months, yeah. It was, as I said, 6 months in January, so yeah, that makes it 7 months. Blimey, 7 and a bit months on Twitch. It feels like I started on Twitch at the beginning of the lockdown, but I know I didn't, because I was still on Mixer then. And then there was like the whole debacle. I don't know. Disemboweled? Ew! Gross. That. And then I did like some dual streaming. Then I got affiliate. And then it was like, right, well, we're just moving to Twitch. And I redid all my start screens. But yeah, I remember buying the mic like during the pandemic because like mics were getting sold out everywhere. It was ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know. It just feels like it has been forever. Like the pandemic has been going on forever. I mean, it's been nearly a year. So weird. Really is just so weird. And everyone was like, oh, at the beginning, yeah, we'll have like loads of online parties and loads of online discussions and we'll like meet up every other weekend and it's like, yeah, and then that lasted about 3 weeks. And then everyone was like, Zoom fatigue. Yeah. No, it's just been so long. And it's just really weird because it feels like not very long, but also so long at the same time. It's very weird. I require some tea, I think. I shall hydrate. I'll take a tea break in a bit. This is nearly done. And almost cold. It is Lady Grey. Lady Grey. Time is not real. Oh, is it circular? Is that why it's nearly March again? That makes complete sense. Yes, it is really delightful. I should get some peppermint in a bit because that's my bedtime tea. And then hopefully I will get up early enough in the morning to make some of my, or I shall pick one of my flavoured green teas to have. Oh, I mean, if the government hadn't mismanaged it, then, we'd be in a more of a New Zealand type place rather than a 100,000 people type place. But yeah, let's change the subject because, Paul being the generous gift subber tonight. Thank you very much, Paul, for gifting us up to Sammy. And Sammy, now you can use my face as an emote. Because everyone wants my face as an emote. Exactly. My face is an emote. Yes. Time was invented to stop everything happening at once. Yeah. Yeah. Joe face hype, definitely. Right. I agree. Let's get an early start tomorrow. We'll need to keep our minds fresh. Podcast thing shout out. Oh God. That was a while ago, wasn't it? Home Movie Club. I still remember some of those terrible films we watched. Another day officially passes by. We're on day 4 already, team. Day 4. I must find out why my powers don't work with Carl. Right, take my blanket off. I'm getting hot now. Probably because I put the heating on. And it's finally warmed up. Okay, as planned, you rise early. I'm going to take a screen, a save. Because, best to do that. Mutiny on the mat. It took like 3 hours to get to the mutiny. It was like, when is the mutiny happening? And it was like in the last 10 minutes of the film. And then it was like, that was a depressing mutiny. I don't think. Did we rage quit a film? I don't think we rage quitted. Yeah. I mean, I remember the film, I think, was black and white, and that there was an island and there was a bounty. Oh, you see, I liked Titanic. Oh dear. But yeah, no, it was good that, um, yeah. I think the bounty was the ship. Yes. It is also a terrible chocolate bar. Everyone knows I hate coconut. But I think it was the ship. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. If it hadn't been for the editing, which took forever, we probably could continue. We probably could do that. Exactly. Coconut is gross. Dan, meet Sammy. Sammy likes coconut. Dan also likes coconut, and we have a. Oh, apparently Kai also likes coconut. All right, fine. Well, you can have your little coconut club, and I'll just sit over here and go ew. Right. Vera, what should we do now? Let's look around. Maybe we can find some incriminating evidence that will convince him to talk. Sounds good. Lucas said we have until midday. Right. Incriminating evidence. I mean, we haven't been to this woodworking shop yet. Okay, Scruff also wants to join the Coconut Club. I don't want to be invited to the Coconut Club. There's a Caramel Club. Definitely get behind that. Ooh, actually no, Orange Clubs are the best. Don't particularly like the mint ones. First rule of Coconut Club, Joe is not welcome. Yay! Caramel Club! It can be not salted. That's fine. And I feel vindicated because also Valbo does not like coconut too. Alright, so we're going to visit the woodworking shop because it's the only place we've not been. But then I feel like there must be another clue somewhere else, so we'll see what we can get after that. I do actually like salted caramel as well, Scruff. I have a salted caramel and clementine hot chocolate, which is to die for. Okay, Kai, I'm sorry, but we can't be friends if you don't like chocolate orange. That is the best. Kit Kats are okay. I like the big chunky ones. I mean, I can understand being tired of it, Scruff. It did go everywhere for a while. Yeah, chocolate orange is one of my favorite things. Along with Whisper Golds. That's, caramel. And it's Easter coming up. 3 chocolate oranges in the house that you're saving for desperate times. Oh, Dave, you slay me. I think what you mean, you're saving them for when Joe comes to say, when we get to actually see people again. Oh, dear. Okay, fine. You like coconut, I like chocolate orange. It's okay. I'm just thinking that Easter's coming up. I wonder how many Easter eggs I can get away with buying this time. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. That is fair enough. That's fair enough, Kai. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I was thinking just like afternoon snack, and that was it. They'd be gone. um, yeah, that notion of people visiting. Yeah, be nice, wouldn't it? In small doses, obviously. You know, we've had like no contact for a year. It's got to be like small doses when we get back to it. Otherwise, it'll have like overload. Hmm. We shall have to see. We shall have to see. But anyway, we're entering the workshop. As you step inside, the musky scent of wood immediately bombards your nostrils. I love the words in these things. Musky scent of wood bombards your nostrils. I can almost smell that. It's like when you're putting up furniture, and like the entire house just smells of wood. And possibly a little bit of flat pack cardboard. And possibly blood, depending on how much sacrifice the DIY gods have asked for. But yeah, just love the imagery that conjures up. Anyway, there are several pieces of wood scattered about the big room. You can practically see the sawdust floating in the air, lingering despite the original Sawyers. Is that a word? Absence. Sawyer. I mean, it's Sawyer. Sawyer. Is that where that surname comes from? Sawyer? Person that saws? I never even thought that. It just looks slightly wrong. It does sound a little bit like an indie band. Musky Wood Bombardment. Or probably the name of your next indie game studio. Oh, pine wood. Oh, pine has a nice smell. I mean, I'm mostly conjuring up like the smell of flat pack, so like Billy Bookcase type smell. It's not massively real wood. But you know, you get the idea. Oh, work time. Be safe, Scruff. Be safe. Looks like there isn't anyone around. Oh, oh, Jesus bloody Christ. Suddenly. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, you've got your birthday off. That's great. Woohoo! So more Scruff streams this week. Woohoo! mm. I mean, I wasn't necessarily thinking of IKEA, but I suppose Billy is IKEA. But yeah, I don't know. It's just MDF type smell. Suddenly, thumping sound attracts your attention to a dark corner of the shop. Joseph Locke, pleased to meet you. I'm sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Don't worry, it's okay. It's so dark in here that we didn't notice you. Can I do anything for you? We visited Mrs. Unger's souvenir shop today. Ah, yes, poor lady. I hope she'll manage to find her husband. How do you know he's missing? I am an old friend of hers. Of course I know her husband is missing. You think she didn't ask me if I saw him? Yeah, that is capitalism. Unfortunately, it sucks. And have you seen him recently? No, the last time was about a week ago. I see. Actually, we were also interested in one of your works, a werewolf's head. A werewolf's head? Just like this one. We pointed an unfinished statue in the corner of the workshop. Ah, well, you see, I would be stupid not to take advantage of the situation, right? What? A beast is killing people in town, and can I stop him? No, I'm only trying to capture this moment. Capture this moment? Yes, before the TV, before the internet, it was a duty of us artists to tell stories, to build legends. Such was the work of bards, painters, writers, and sculptors. I suppose that's true. Of course it is. Now, if there isn't anything else, no, we'll leave you to your work. Okay, so that was a bit of a dead end. What are we looking for? Carl. Town Hall, Cathedral. It looks like these ones are grayed out, or possibly the possibly the bridge. Carl. Town Hall. Okay. Can we... Ah! Here we go! Ask about Matthias. Wonder if he's connected. I'm fairly certain that's illegal, Paul. They can't, like, physically track you. That'd be a bit ridiculous. Yeah. If we were all tracked, it'd be like, oh, she's sitting on the sofa again. She's sitting on the sofa. Oh my god, she's left the house. Oh, she's only gone to the bin. Nope, nope, nope. She might be going for a walk. Wow. Getting those steps in. And she's back on the sofa. That's basically me. That is my life. I'm lucky if I get in a walk a week because it's hard to juggle work and eating and everything else. And it gets dark too soon, really, at the moment, to go for a walk after work safely. Shocks if wandering off. No, people have to exercise. I have been very tempted to hook up the old Connect and do some Connect sports. I'm like, that's exercise, right? But knowing my luck, I'll break my bloody toes again. Oh, yes, I know. I know. It's not like they're actively tracing me, though. It's just, yeah. I used to, walk a couple of miles each day with the commute, and then since I stopped commuting, I just don't go on as many walks. Which is, I know, bad, but... Damn. It's been slightly dodgy leaving the house, so, Okay, we're going to ask about Matthias Unger. Do you know anything about Matthias Unger? What do you mean? He's been missing since yesterday, and we're looking for clues regarding his disappearance. He's a reputable figure around these parts. He wrote several books about the local flora and fauna. What is his job? I think he's a researcher. To be perfectly honest, I am not sure. His father left him enough money to live without worrying too much about making a living. Thanks, that might help us. Okay. Try the cathedral again, see if anyone's there. Big and cold, no one's here, no point. Okay, right. Bridge. Bridge is not grayed out. Is really where I'm going with this logic here. Rickety. Nothing interesting. Okay. Well, why aren't you grayed out then? Okay, let's try nipping home first. Vera, what's up? Can you leave me alone for a minute? I need to speak with my father about something personal. Papa, I need to speak with you.
Vera, it's always a pleasure. What's troubling you? You sound worried.
My powers.
Vera?
Forgive me for being overdramatic. I meant my cooking skills. They're not as good as they used to be. Ah, it's Milo time. That's fine. I'll be going on for at least another hour, I would have thought. Hopefully. I'll take a tea break in a minute. The water sound effect from Mist. Oh, God. That game. Jeez, that was a brain bleeder. I didn't even play the original. I was just played Riven, but it was before the days of the internet, and I got so stuck. And it was on a sound puzzle, which, you know, everyone knows I am not good at sound puzzles. Yeah. It's hard, you know. It's hard getting the motivation, and it's hard, you know, getting out when you know that it's not massively safe out there. And people complain about the rain, but I prefer it when it's raining because there are fewer people out there. Riven is the best one. I think I maybe still have my discs. I keep meaning to rebuy them on GOG. But I don't know whether I want to go back because I swear that game broke me. You should totally play it, Kai. I bet you'd be awesome at it. If you do it on like Fridays, I have the fewest meeting on Fridays. You agreed to speak in code when talking by phone with your father about your powers. You never know who's listening. As that someone in particular? Yes, a very important friend of mine. He doesn't like my food. How peculiar. Everyone has always been receptive to your dishes. How is this possible? You walked home from Burton. That's a long way. Maybe you should ask another cook for advice. Another cook? Your cooking will always be unique, but it is useful to consider other perspectives. Yeah, I know it's 4 miles. That's a long way. Not a bad idea. Love you, Vera. Take care. Yes, don't worry. I'll be fine. Yeah, I did a cleaning binge after the cats left last year. I need to do another one. I just don't have the energy. And I hate taking holiday just to do cleaning. It's like completely mundane. But, you know, when else am I going to get it done? I need to put my pictures up. I mean, I need to do like 1 billion things. Which I have not done. Because, you know, there is literally not enough hours in the day to do a full-time job, plus cook, plus clean, plus sleep, plus actually have some time to yourself. Literally not enough hours in the day. So something has to go, and it's more than often not the cleaning, because, Occasionally it's the cooking. I do try and at least get time for myself, and I can't go without sleep. Not unless it's the charity thing. But yeah. You wonder what exactly Emmanuel was trying to suggest. Vera, you ready? We're short on time. Okay, try the police station, I guess. No, hospital, library, flora and fauna. There was a book about that. Local history books. No. Old newspapers. Science. Flora and fauna. I knew there was something I'd mentioned flora and fauna before. Mesmerism and Hypnosis by Dr. Uwe Lang. A self-published book, huh? I wonder if it's any good. 2 warm hands settle on your shoulders from behind. Find anything useful? I like you're lost in your little world or something. Mind if I take a look at this esteemed book you're holding? Not at all. This doesn't look like your kind of book. What gives? A book about hypnosis? What can I say? I'm an eclectic reader. We can save that discussion for later. This is a self-published book. Dr. Lang describes some of the experiments done at the hospital of Wolfach. I see. Maybe we can convince him to help us with Knopfer somehow. Does he still work at the hospital? Look at the publication date, 1989. It doesn't hurt to ask. Let's go. Alright, well now we're going to the hospital. You enter the hospital and immediately head for the reception desk. Yes, how may I help you? Okay. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick save as well. Whoops. Okay, so, neurologist, Vera Blanc, medical history. Let's see if we got that. We are conducting an investigation with the police. Do you have any record of a man called Karl Knopfer? Knopfer, you say? Give me a moment. No, I'm sorry, we don't have any records of a patient with that name. All right, thank you for your cooperation. Why did you ask that? There's something strange about Karl. He has a weird look in his eyes. Good point. I'm looking for Dr. Lang. I'm afraid he doesn't work here anymore. Why? I don't know, unfortunately, but I know that Dr. Tom was a friend of his. You might want to ask him. Yes, please. Where can we find him? You follow her directions and reach Dr. Tom's studio. Yes, I'm Dr. Marco Tom. How can I help you? We're here to talk about Dr. Lang. I'm afraid he no longer works here. Yes, we know, but they told us you were his friend. Are you still in contact with him? Well, we were colleagues, nothing more. Brandon looks at you. You don't need to be a mind reader to know what he's thinking. Tom is not telling the truth. Read Tom's mind! Woohoo! Okie doke, so Aha! I don't. Well, it's definitely something. Trying it in. Don't. Won't. Won't. Want. Anything? I won't tell them anything I don't want to get in. I won't tell them anything. I don't want to get in trouble because of Lang's absurd experiments. Interesting. He doesn't want to get involved because apparently he took part in Lang's experiments. Bluff! He decides to take a chance and try bluffing. But we don't have a choice. It was the only option. Listen, everyone in town knows about his experiments, and we know that you... No, wait, you're wrong. I never took part in his experiments. Oh, that's not what I heard. All right, I was his assistant, but I reported him to the police. What else could I do? You could have stopped him. His hypnosis experiments never seriously harmed anyone. Well, except that one time. Which time? Well, why don't you ask him personally? He is so proud of his research that he'll surely be eager to talk to someone about them. Yay! We got a new clue. Fine, we'll go visit him right now. As you exit the hospital, Brendan breaks out into laughter. You sure like taking chances, don't you? Bluffing like that. Are you sure you're not a gambler? There's no shame in sticking with a method that works. Yeah, it's just I can't stop laughing. You really are a natural at this, Vera. About an hour later, you find yourself in Dr. Lang's study. You have been trying to convince him to accompany you to the police station. I am sorry to disappoint you, but I am not allowed to practice anymore. We desperately need your assistance. This man's words are of vital importance to our investigation. But the police. We are working with the police. There won't be any problem. I see. So you don't have any ethical problems with hypnosis either? Listen, that man tried to kill me. He won't talk, but I know he's no ordinary criminal. There's something really odd about him. Odd? Yes, it's almost like he isn't conscious. Looks like he's dreaming or hypnotized. Why didn't you say so sooner? Now I'm really interested in examining the subject. Good. Please, Doctor, accompany us to the police station. I need to review some notes first. I do not wish to go unprepared. I'll meet you there in a few hours. Please, Mr. Lang, hurry. There's not much time. That person will be released at midday. Oh, I see. Let's go then. I will try to remember the procedures correctly. Let's hope this will work. You arrive at the police station. Brandon, Lucas, and you sit behind the glass, like spectators at a show, where Dr. Lang stars as the protagonist. I don't like that guy. I know, but he's probably the only one who can help us. So you are Karl, correct? Tough one, eh? Let's see how tough you are. Dr. Lang pulls out a watch from his pocket and he starts the hypnosis procedure. His voice takes on a narrative quality. Ah. You see, this man appears to be under hypnosis. I will first try a technique that I invented myself. I call it regressive counter-hypnosis. Please keep the applause to a minimum. See, I told you that man is crazy. Shh, let's see what happens.
Where am I?
Don't you remember anything?
No, who are you?
Doesn't seem like it really worked.
Oh my god, my head is exploding. Why am I here?
Dr. Lang, thank you for your assistance. He seems willing to talk now. You can go back home. I mean, it sounds like a bit of a bullshit guy, but yeah. I mean, hypnosis, yes, I can get behind that idea. But regressive counter-hypnosis just sounds a bit like a magician technique or something. I don't know. As you wish. Good luck with your investigation. Sorry. Okay, we're going to take a very short tea break because I require tea. So right. Quick. I say words. Very quick tea break. So feel free to stretch and hydrate and, whatever. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Bye. And I'm back. I have tea. It's all good. Right. Okay. Lucas immediately turns his attention to Carl. Tried to kill Vera. Don't tell me you don't remember it.
Vera who?
Me.
I'm sorry, I don't remember anything. This doesn't make any sense. I want to call my lawyer. He knows about you. He'll arrive here soon.
Nope. Peppermint. It's 10 o'clock. It's peppermint time. Not that it matters if I have caffeine late. I like to have my routine of green tea in the morning, Lady Grey in the middle, or black tea, depending on, what I pull out of the cupboard, and then peppermint in the evenings. Or possibly a fruit tea, depending on, Yeah, peppermint tea is really good. But I've never managed to pick out a peppermint tea like loose leaf, because every time I smell it, it smells like toothpaste. So I just have the Twinings peppermint. Because I really like the taste, but the smell of toothpaste puts me off picking out a nice loose leaf one. I probably just should bite the bullet, but yeah. Sleepy time. What's that chamomile one? I've never tried chamomile that I remember. I did jasmine. I think jasmine and lavender the other day. And it was like, I'm not sure I like this. I'm not sure I don't like this. It smells a bit like my grandma used to. Jasmine and lavender. It's a lovely smell. It's just a little weird for a tea. So yeah. I've got so much tea. I really need to sort out my tea cupboard. I've got so much tea. Been on my list of things to do, and you think it wasn't particularly onerous, except that I also then have to label the things because I want to decant it into some easy accessible pots rather than just being shoved in the cupboard. But I never really have the time to sit down and do it properly because I don't know, because I'm an idiot. So yeah, hopefully at some point I'll get the energy to do that. Maybe, I'll take some time off after we've done the recruiting. I've also got a project to finish by the end of this month. Luckily, one of my teammates is a genius and has solved a big problem that was that was blocking us. So I'm well chuffed about that, because it means that the rest of it should be fairly easy to do. Fairly easy. Not necessarily easy, but, that was the one big blocking point, and now it's been resolved, and I'm just, ecstatic about it. Really proud of him as well. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's see if we can get some more clues. I just have a quick peek at the achievements. There are 7 days. And then, I think those are like endings. Didn't mean to spoil anything. So day 4, 10 o'clock. Well, if we stopping, we might get somewhere in an hour, do we reckon? Let's see. He doesn't appear to be lying. If the hypnosis has been broken, you can easily find out if he's telling the truth. The lawyer will be here in 30 minutes, so what should we do? Let me talk to him alone. All right. You now have a limited amount of time and attempts to read his mind. It's very important for you to know if he's sincere or if he's hiding something. So we're going to make a save here. Because time. Okay. Carl's lawyer will arrive in 30 minutes. Why did you try and kill me? What? No, that's a lie. I didn't try and harm you. Think carefully. Oh, okay, right. Aha, right, okay. N. Okay. E. Believe. Cannot. Good call. Try the A first and the O. Yeah, cannot believe that I really tried to
I cannot believe I really tried to kill this young girl. No, that's just not possible. I wish I could remember something. Carl's lawyer will arrive in 25 minutes. Have you ever killed anyone before? What? No! Think carefully. Even a vague memory could be useful. You look so confused. No, I said no. Stop asking such questions. I just love these little dingy puzzles. I'm just so happy. Is this really happening to me, do we reckon? Oh, it's the O at the beginning. There you go. Do you like these little puzzles? I'm very happy about that. Is this really happening to me? I hope my lawyer arrives soon. Carl's lawyer will arrive in 20 minutes. Have you ever met Dr. Lang before? Who? The person who was here when you woke up. No. Try to concentrate. I. Perhaps NG, so we'll try N. G. Okay. Any suggestions? I got ing. Maybe A? I am? Yes, am. I am something something. As at remembering. Ah, okay, let's try E. E's usually fairly safe. Ah, yes, remembering. I am really terrible at remembering faces. Good call on remembering that guy. I am really terrible at remembering faces. Was she referring to that slim guy with the watch or the one with the scar? Carl's lawyer will arrive in 15 minutes! Do you work for Eva Baum? Eva Baum? Look here, this is her identikit. Do you work for her? I recognize her face, but I don't work for her. I'm an employee at the local gym. Are you sure? Okay, I'm gonna go with I again. I. Alright. I remember her face, maybe? Let's try an E. Yes. What's with the goat? Remember... Oh, no. Remember the name? No. Remember... Ah! No. Same? Oh, I remember she came. Oh, right. Okay. Came to... my... yeah. Success. No, it's fine, Valbo. I was all excited and then it was wrong. I remember she came to my gym and I found her really attractive, but nothing else. Listen, I only remember that. Well, I was charmed by her and everything after that is all a blur. Wait, I remember I was following her somewhere. I couldn't resist her. Renfield! What? And you expect me to believe this? I'm not lying. Everything felt like a dream, but this is the only detail I don't think I'm mistaken about. I don't remember any other details. Hypnotized. Hey, alright, I only have one last question. What is it? Where is Matthias Unger? Do you know him? Who? I don't know who you were talking about. Vera, can you come out? Wait, I'm getting somewhere with him. It's about Unger. We found him. Dead.
What? No! Unfortunately, yes. From what we could tell, it was an accident. He was cleaning his rifle, and, well, you can picture it for yourself. That is crazy! We plan on checking out the crime scene. I suppose you want to come? Yes, absolutely. Let's go then. Ah, this is his cabin. You arrive at the scene of the accident. Unger's corpse lies in a pool of blood before the hood. What? Take your hands off me! You shouldn't see this. There's a lot of blood, and... I'll be fine. Let me see. Forensics reconstructed what happened. The accident occurred inside the hut. He shot himself with his hunting rifle during maintenance. A hailstorm of buckshots hit him. What? Was the body is outside? Well, it was a lethal shot, but he didn't die right away. He probably tried walking back to town to call for help. Did they notice anything else? No, the hut is basically empty. There's only his rifle inside. You can take a look if you want, but you need to be quick. It's about to rain, so forensics need to remove the body for examination ASAP. Okay, well, then we will make a quick save. Just, because this game likes to kill us, so best to have a save to go back to. You notice that Lucas looks troubled. Could be hiding something. Brandon, I'm going to check the outside and talk with Lucas. All right, I'll go inside the hut instead. The police will move the body in 30 minutes. Okay. Right. Firstly, examine the body. The body is lying face down. It appears Unger had been walking outside only to suddenly keel over. Don't touch anything. Yes, I'm just looking. Look at the hands. Strange, there are several injuries on his hands. These injuries, they look like cuts. This has nothing to do with the accident. How did this happen? Head. Several buckshot-inflicted holes around the whole neck and head. Injuries. Hidden among the holes are injuries that resemble bite marks. Nothing to do with the rifle. Oh, I've missed you, Steve. Legs. Normal. Okay. Stop looking. 25 minutes. Okay. Alright, examine the hut. Wooden table. When you step inside, all you see is a wooden table tucked against the single chair. On the table lies a hunting rifle. Floor. Bloodstains in the floor that lead outside to the body and end there. Table. Scrutinize the table. Think you see some scratches on it. Looks like a monstrous beast could have used its fangs on it. Chair looks unstable, maybe even broken. Maybe someone used it to defend himself. Based on the clues you have acquired, you are now quite sure that Unger attempted to fight against whatever attacked him, using everything at his disposal. The scratches suggest it might have been the werewolf. Unger was probably caught by surprise and didn't have time to use his rifle. Summon the rifle. You don't understand much about rifles or firearms, but nothing seems wrong with it. The rifle looks fine. Ah, you already inspected it. Yeah, there's no need to look at it any further. Okay, exit hut. 20 minutes. Alright, so. Reader's mind. Okay. It's... Okay, I'm confident about some words. There we are. It's something, something. Something, something, something. And that's not the end of the sentence, but the first bit is a sentence. Okay, so let's assume E. And let's assume A. Okay, cool. Yep. It's really... We've had really quite a lot. Really something. So not at or is. Could be am, an, odd. Oh, it's really odd. Yes, let's try an O. Yes, it's really odd. And then all I can see is like exert, maybe? No, it's not two things. An could be. An expert hunter. Yeah, an expert hunter shooting himself in the face. Yeah. It's really odd. An expert hunter like Unger would never have made such a mistake, cleaning a loaded rifle. Good to know that Lucas is on the same page. Despite the cover-ups, forensics hasn't convinced him one bit. It was Trixie. Good call on the odd. 15 minutes. Okay. Talk with Lucas. I wanted to leave that till last because I wanted to examine stuff first, because I didn't know how many things it would let us do. You approach Lucas. Yes. Have you been in the hut before? Would you mind rephrasing that? Sorry, I meant, have you met with Unger in this hut before? I haven't. I'm not interested in hunting animals. I prefer hunting criminals. Good choice. 10 minutes. Talk with Lucas. Yes. Where is his wife? She's in the souvenir shop right now. She doesn't know anything yet. Oh, the poor woman. It will be my duty to inform her. I hate doing this. Okay. Does this happen frequently? People shooting themselves in the face? Every once in a while, I suppose. Be that as it may, Unger's situation is out of the norm. I find it hard to believe that an expert hunter like Unger would make such a mistake. Usually you don't clean a loaded rifle. So you don't believe what the scientist said? No, I have faith in the forensics department. It's not what you expect, but not everything can be solved through reason. People get distracted, and I'm sure Unger had his moments of distraction. Please excuse the intrusion, but we need to move the body off the premises. What? I'm sorry, Vera, but rules are rules. If we leave it outside in the rain, we won't be able to conduct a proper analysis. Well, we already examined it. What more are we going to find? You grit your teeth in frustration and stomp off. Brandon chases after you. Where are you running off to? I have had enough. Of what? Come on, stop. Please stop. They're doing everything they can to interfere with our work. Can't we ever catch a break? Maybe they're right this time. I mean, it really does look like it's about to rain. Speaking of which... Wait. What was that sound? Just in case it's the werewolf! I'm sorry, I'm paranoid now. Suddenly, you realise how careless you've been. Going into the forest with only Brandon by your side wasn't the best decision. There's a werewolf on the prowl. It's turn. Is it too late to turn back? Thump. 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 Your heart pounds against your ribs, demanding escape from your motionless body. It has never sounded so loud before. Before you know it, every other sound recedes. All that fills your ears is an omnipresent thump. You don't even hear the blistering wind. You don't hear noises in the bushes. You don't hear Brandon's terrified shout. Thump. 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 You press a hand against your chest to stifle the sound, and by the time all sound returns to your ears, it's too late. Brandon turns to look at you as the beast lunges at him. With dilated eyes, he pushes you away with enough force to send you reeling. However, Brandon's act of heroism proves meaningless, even fatal. You remain motionless, unable to shake off the image of Brandon's mangled, bloody body from your mind. Before you even have a chance to scream, the werewolf's claws tear you to shreds. The hell! Vera and Brandon's bodies are never found in the forest. Even so, people are certain that the pair was killed by the werewolf. The beast continues its killing spree, leaving a trail of death and destruction in his wake. Then, as mysteriously as he came, he disappears. Shocked by Vera's death, Emmanuel falls into a deep state of depression that eventually leads to his suicide 10 years later. I mean, that wasn't even like a... I don't feel like there was another thing I could have done. I mean, luckily I have a save file before the investigation. So obviously it's... We need to talk to the dude. Yeah, this is... I mean, this is the third time I've died. The first one, I stayed in my room, so that was fair enough. The second time, you know, I tried to reason with a dude that wasn't to be reasoned with. This time, It wasn't like there was really a choice. I stormed off. So I have to make sure I don't storm off, I guess. Yeah. So there are 3 things I can examine and then talk to Lucas, I think. Maybe I have more conversation options. I just ran out of time. So, yeah. Okay. So, right. Examine the body. Look at the hands. Look at the head. And then don't look at the legs. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Examine the hut. Examine the table. Then we got the clue. Exit the hut. Talk with Lucas. Which bit? The thump. 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 I was trying to, inject some drama into it. Okay, so where's the wife? Talk with Lucas. Does this happen frequently? I don't think I need to say about the hut. I'll go back. Okay, so we don't have an option to read his mind. So I guess we should ask about the hut then. Is there an option? No. Okay, so if we say stop investigating, then I guess we're in control of it? There we go. So maybe we don't run off if we're not interrupted. You notify Brandon about ceasing investigations. The 2 of you discuss your findings outside. To be fair, also upstairs are going thump, 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 so it's kind of appropriate. It was just, I was trying to block them out. I've been going non-stop today. It's very exhausting. They better bloody well shut up so I can sleep tonight. What did you find? Not much, and you? It's uncanny that an expert hunter like Unger would make such a mistake. Yeah, what makes you say that? It's simple. One of the first rules when cleaning a rifle is to unload it. Alright, I thought he could have forgotten about it since that's how accidents happen. I doubt it. For an expert like Unger, unloading should be second nature. Did you have a complete picture of the incident? Pretty much, yeah. Forensics arrived and quickly tried to camouflage the homicide as an accident. Once again, they're trying to cover up the werewolf's involvement. There we go. So what we had to do was end the investigation. That was the trigger. Hopefully won't die this time then. This is incredible. So what do we do now? I have an idea. Let's pretend to leave. A scientist carries the body into a van. You inform Lucas that you'll return to town by foot. Brandon lowers his voice. Hey, tell me what's going on in that head of yours? Thank you. I don't have a specific idea in mind. Just stay quiet and keep watch. Look at what they're doing. They're getting away. Come on, we can't lose them now. Don't waste your breath talking. Thankfully, the forest terrain is very rocky and filled with curved paths, which aren't conducive to speeding. Brandon huffs and puffs as he assesses the situation. It looks like we lost them. Just our luck that it's starting to rain. Good, we should be able to follow the tracks on the terrain now. All right, yeah, if you say so. Look carefully. 6 differences. Okay, so we're just gonna... I like doing saves in this one. I feel like they're needed. Okay. 6 differences. So, no random pushes. Okay, so... right, so there's one here. It's not registering. That's great. That's not working. Great. Yeah, I found 2. It's not working. Okay. I found 3 now. 4 I can see. There we go. Right. Oh, good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, this is so slow. 4. Okay. Oh, and there's a cross at the top. I mean, feel free to say where you see it. Obviously, if it's hard to describe. There's 1 left. Oh, in the hedge. Ah, you call the one I found. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, this is not a no spoiler thing. This is if you see something or guess a word, say, because it's a group effort. There we go. You managed to follow the van successfully to its destination. How did you miss that? Only a few minutes away from the hut. Okay. It went into auto accidentally. Oh, you had a nap, Leaky. How dare you? I nearly had a nap and missed the start of the stream. I didn't, but I almost did. Okay. Huh? What is, Don't talk to me. I'm about to collapse. As you regain your breath, you see the police van entering a warehouse in the middle of the forest. Weren't they supposed to bring the corpse back to the police station? Yeah, definitely sleepers for the weak, Leaky. I mean, come on. What the hell is this place? And it's even heavily guarded. Mysterious warehouse. You committed to what? The bit. You committed to the bit? Okay, I don't quite get that, but sure. Are you still subbing to Stu, even though he's not streaming anymore? That is commitment. Mysterious warehouse. Okay, cool. All right. I feel like this is definitely a we could die, but I want to get closer. So infinite leaky legs. You need that emoji in your Discord so I can use it everywhere. I mean, naps fine. Naps are good. Yeah, you definitely need to download that emoji and put it in your Discord. Oh, it's a little boo. It's a little Yoda baby. Still haven't watched that. Keep meaning to. Haven't got around to it. All right, get closer. I feel like it's a bad idea, so that's why I saved. But I also want to get closer. Oh, pretty great hole in my hand. We need to get closer to learn anything of value. That's probably not a good idea. Do you see all the guards? Now, you see, Ethics Gradient's been here for a while, Leaky. It was helping us with number sequences earlier. Maybe we should look behind it. Go to the back. Come, this way. Stop! Damn it, they caught us. This area is off limits. We're sorry we were taking a walk in the woods and we got lost. Hey, it's them. Blanc and McKay. Kill them! Looks like diplomacy is not on their agenda. Now's not the best. Everything fades away as I told you this was a bad idea. Worry took a save. Everything fades away as a bullet smashes your skull. Brandon and Vera's bodies are never found in the warehouse. According to news reports, the pair officially disappeared without a trace during an investigation. A few weeks later, Lucas mysteriously disappears whilst following a lead in the forest. The werewolf continues terrorizing the populace before disappearing. No one will ever know who he is, who he was, and why he killed those persons. Bad luck, try again. Okay, so go back to town. There are too many guards around for something like this. Yes, that was death number 4. That was one on purpose, because I wanted to see if I could get closer. I knew it would fail. So that was fairly an intentional death. Oh no! I stole Reese's "Oh no" emote picture for my death button, so my death button goes, "Oh no." Yes, today is Groundhog Day. I know. This is why it's funny. This is why it is funny. Oh, excuse me. Speedrunning intentional death. Well, I thought there's a very small chance it'll give me something. So, yeah, I mean, it's Groundhog Day within, like, pandemic year, so, yeah. I feel like I should watch Groundhog Day, except that no, I'm thinking I'm not gonna get through day 5, day 6, and day 7. I'm thinking that's definitely... I think I might do this on Thursday. I know I was going to do something else, but I kind of want to find out what happens. So I think we'll just continue doing this. And I'll get to the end of the day and call it for today. And then we'll pick it up again on Thursday and finish the game. And hopefully not die too many more times. Also, talking about critical mission failures, Mass Effect Legendary Edition on May 15th. I'm so happy. So happy. So happy. So happy. So that'll be streamed sorted for a while. I don't know whether I will do lots, but I definitely want to do a solid playthrough. Everyone will get frustrated with me saving all the time, but definitely want to do a solid playthrough of that. Love Mass Effect. Yes, I can get stuck on, and well, it depends whether they do those achievements. I'm assuming they will. To be fair, I'm not stuck. I got myself unstuck, and then I saved it. So the only reason that might be a problem is I used all my health packs, and they are really hard to get on Insanity. My Medigels even. So I have got myself unstuck, and I do keep meaning to go back to it. Now I'm unstuck. But it's just more of a, I really don't like that ship bit. And then after the ship bit, I'm fairly certain it gets a bit... If you're not careful, you end up with everyone getting liquidized. If I'm thinking of the right game. No! Or yes. Is this the one with Yeoman What's-Her-Face and the fish? Yes, because all my fish died. Yes, this is the one where if you're not careful, everyone get bloody liquidized. And I wanted to complete all the missions last time, including all the loyalty missions. And then, yeah, ended up with half my... So I'm about halfway through it. Yeah. I have to wait till my finger heals because I have a slight problem where I burnt it. So maybe in the summer when, because my eczema is not great, it won't be bad because I won't be stressed, but my skin hopefully won't split too much because it's cold, we can actually do some trigger games. Maybe I'll take Mass Effect week off. We could probably take Mass Effect week off and maybe do some, like, a special. Well, when is May 15th? What is it? What is May 15th? It's a Saturday. Maybe it's the 14th. The 13th. Anyway, the 13th is a Thursday. Which is Dan's birthday. Marble Madness. That sounds horrendous, to be fair. Yeah, because that was it. It was the 14th. Yes, thank you. But the UK store says the 13th. That was why I got confused. I've said the 15th to my friend because I'm an idiot that can't remember dates. But that's a Friday, so we could definitely take... If we get it preloaded... It is probably a time zone glitch. I imagine it is. a time zone glitch, which means it's probably going to be coming out at like midnight. So what I could do is have it like preloaded, because I'm fairly certain it'll let me do that, and take the Friday off. And then have a 3-day weekend and maybe do like a 3-day weekend stream of Mass Effect. I'll be able to use my Cat Effect Fuzzy Butt Edition splash screen that Leaky made for me. Yeah, so Dan's birthday is, if Dan's birthday is on a Thursday, maybe we can do something like Sayonara Wild Hearts on that Thursday, just for Dan. Not that we have to save it till then. Yes. I mean, I kind of like the lifts because they used to have silly conversations, and if you got the different pairs of companions in the lift, it was hilarious. And I don't know how fast, but yeah, I mean, they've remastered it. It says they've changed some of the combat mechanics, and I really liked the combat mechanics in the first game with the infinite bloody ammo. Did not like it so much in the second game where weapons overheated and you ran out of ammo. I basically did like the last boss battle just using biotics. So I'm not looking forward to that on Insanity. 70-hour stream? I mean, no, there will be breaks for sleep and food, but you know, I'm thinking a mega stream. Definitely. Definitely a mega stream. But yeah, the infinite ammo was genius. It was. I really enjoyed the game because I didn't have to worry about ammo. You've 100%ed all three. I've 100%ed the first one. The second one, I have the Insanity playthrough and a couple of bits that I haven't done, like the waves in that stupid row station. And like the punching one, because I don't like that. And then 3, I did a full playthrough, and there's a couple of ones I think I've not done, like shooting the pilot through the mech and the Insanity playthrough. Oh yeah, no, I've played a lot of Mass Effect as well. I played through the first game like 5 times. I love that game. The Insanity playthrough on 2, I started fresh character, I started imported character, and I just kept on getting stuck because either, you know, my character wasn't leveled enough or the enemies had like auto leveled and I wasn't skilled enough. So then I started playing again and managed to get like a good solid way through a few years ago on stream. Yeah, I got good, and then I got stuck on a particular battle, and then I managed to get unstuck right before Extra Life, actually. And then I was going to stream some at Extra Life, but then I was mega tired and thought that's not going to work. So I haven't got back into doing the stream again yet. But I reckon I can finish it. And then 3, I think, will be slightly easier, except for Marauder Shields. I found the first one like really easy on Insanity. It was weird. Like Dragon Age Inquisition was fairly easy, but yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly certain we used to play Mass Effect 3 multiplayer back in the day, Leaky. You, me, Cristiano, Mel, Kevin. Yeah, Marauder Shields. Yeah, my friend Patrick basically played through and then played through again on Insanity, and he said it's easy aside from Marauder Shields. And I was like, who the hell is Marauder Shields? It's like the dude that you have to get with the pistol at the end. I'm like, oh god, that was hard enough on easy. But yeah. The problem is that because there's no app and I won't be doing any of the multiplayer, I'm going to get stuck on my ending choices, which is annoying because my Galaxy whatever won't be high enough. But hey. I think I probably got a save somewhere around there. I don't think there's any multiplayer in the remake, but I'm talking about if I finish off the original. And then Andromeda was really good. Except that I've gotten somewhere, I went back to it and I'm like, I don't know how to continue with the story. I've lost where my story mission is, so yeah. But I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm sad that they didn't continue with the prepared DLC. So yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really liked the idea with the story and with all those the other ships, and then yeah, there's an audiobook. Well, there's a book which I have on audio, which I keep meaning to listen to, but yeah. Anyway, let's finish this day. And then we'll call it for tonight. And then yeah, we can geek out about yeah. We haven't found the werewolf yet. That'll be Thursday, Kai, if you can come on Thursday. I'm just like, I am ridiculously excited about Mass Effect, and I am hoping they haven't changed the first game too much with the remaster. Yeah. I really am. Sorry. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to playing it again. And yeah, I probably will take the Friday off. Provided, you know, I'll wait until it's slightly closer because, you know, release dates always get pushed. But I'll probably take that Friday off and then do a mega stream. Looking forward to it. Yay! But anyway, alright. I wonder what they're protecting. Surely not Unga's dead body. There's no way to know. We better fall back and reconsider our options. Agreed. New location unlocked. Where? Thingy in the forest. Wonderful. We've had 4 deaths in total, so I don't know how many you've seen. Only 3 today, I think. Was it 3 today? Was it? I don't know. Anyway, we died again, but it was intentional, and then we're talking about Mass Effect. Okay, so that's fine. That is fine, Paul. I just really, really like that game. Right, like the whole series. I like Dragon Age as well, and I'm hoping they do the remasters. I really do. I'm gonna try going to the cathedral again. No, it's still empty. Right, okay. Anything more at the library? Science. No. Ooh. Nothing of interest. Okay. Right. Fair enough. Oh, we should go talk to the wife, I guess. Well, the shop appears closed. Okay. Maybe the sculptor? No one's here. Try the police station? Oh, let's just take a quick... save. I know there's another page, but... There we go. Police station. Damn it. Right here. There we go. You enter the police station and you stumble into Lucas! But are you doing here? Can we speak with you privately? I'm heading home right now. It's late and I've had a long day. Please, just for a few minutes. All right, come into my office. Ask if you trust his men. Do you trust your men? What kind of question is that? I believe you are an honest detective. However, I'm sure that the people working with you are not nearly as innocent. Do you have any proof, or you are simply throwing wild accusations? Well, the hut. It wasn't Unga's hut. And how do you know this? It looked too new. The wood doesn't look nearly as aged as one would expect for a hut so old. That's all. I'm going to read his mind. I like doing this, so, right. Everyone pitch in. I'm going to go with I. E. A. O. U. N. Says Leaky. Roof refilled. Okay, N was definitely one. Okay, so I'm gonna try S. T. I think that's a must. I must be right. It must be something. When speaking, I think that's speaking. Speaking to. So when I must be very careful. It's using nearly all the letters, so it's not like there's many mistakes that I could make. Be very, very careful. Also, hi, Alpesh. No, you were here before. I didn't say hi before, though. So hi, Alpesh. Must be very careful when speaking to others. The line between enemy and ally is hazy. I don't know who I can trust anymore. Lucas does not know where to place his trust. He may start to suspect his home team as well. Tell him about the warehouse. You decide to take the risk and tell him about the warehouse. You hope he has no involvement in the matter and won't end your investigation prematurely. We followed the police van. It went to a warehouse in the forest. What? No, it just arrived at the station. I saw it through the window. Just arrived? Isn't that suspicious? Why? Why did it take so long to get here? We walked by foot and got here sooner than the van. It was raining and the road to get to town was all muddy. Listen, I know it's hard for you to suspect your own forces, but you turning a blind eye won't solve anything. Actually, what you're saying makes sense. I noticed myself that there are several odd things happening recently. So, do you believe us? There's an easy way to find out if our suspicions are correct. And that is? They'll go down to the morgue now. Anga's body should be there. And then the forensics team should be there too. I'm going to catch them by surprise, asking them questions they can't avoid. So what do you think of my plan? Totally. Sounds good. Let's go. The three of you walk down the stairs that lead to the morgue. You come to a sudden realization. You turn to Brandon and speak at a low volume, taking care so your voice is not heard by Lucas. Brandon? Yes. What if Lucas is leading us into a trap? Never considered that. Well, we should be safe regardless of where his loyalty lies. We're inside a police station, so they won't... Off we are back! As you reach the morgue, several masked men ambush you. I did take a save, didn't I? Damn, take cover! No amount of skill is enough to evade the assault. Rushing ahead to buy you time, Lucas is the first to fall. The last thought you have before being killed by a swarm of bullets is that at least he was honest with you. Brandon, Vera, and Lucas's bodies are found in the forest a few days later. According to news reports, the trio was killed in an ambush. Despite several investigations, the police failed to apprehend the murderers. The murderers. Vera will never know whether the werewolf is connected to these events. You die, you die, you die! That was what, 6? No, 5. And with their deaths, the secret of the warehouse and the identities of those involved are permanently shrouded in darkness. The end! Okay, load game. I did make a save. Right, where are we? $22.44. Oops. Is that before the police? Must be. Okay. 5 deaths. Yes, it's Groundhog Day. Oh, okay. Okay, what was it? I must... I think it was like... Be careful. Talking. Speaking. Be very careful. when. So we already did that one. Yeah, thank you. So I went a little bit too close. Go down, right. Okay, so say disagree. No, wait, I don't think that's a good plan. What do you mean? We need to be careful. We need to collect proof, and more importantly, we need to figure out why they're doing this. She's right, Lucas. Acting impulsively now isn't going to help us. Yes, you're right. Let's pretend we believe them. We'll resume our investigations tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow. Way! Melons. Another day officially passes by. Day 5. What lies in the warehouse? Who is the werewolf? We're going to go to the next page to make our empty slot there. There we go. So that is exactly where we are ending today. So we will pick this up on Thursday. Pick this up on Thursday. I know we said we were doing story time today, so we're doing something different on Thursday, but I'm afraid that I just really want to find out what is going on with this werewolf. So we're going to play this again on Thursday. 3 days in a row. But hey, at least I didn't muck up this stream. Ooh, lots of people. Thank you. So thank you everyone for watching. It's been really fun. Thank you for keeping me company. And hopefully you have enjoyed the silly voices and story time with Joe. Because I've certainly enjoyed being here. So I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you on Thursday.